The ticket is already stamped for the knockout phase, but can they claim top spot and perhaps a favourable draw? It's coming up on EA TV. Whether we like it or not, rain is going to be part of the story tonight here at the Coliseum Alfonso Perez. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It's Getafe, and they take on Bordeaux.
Well, they may already be through, Derek, but they'll just want to finish top of the group. It might just give them a better chance in the knockout stages. Away from home, this won't be easy, though.
The initial 11 then for Getafe.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back five. But I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front too.
Now this is how Bordeaux will line up.
Well, it looks as though they're going to go with a 5-4-1. But the wing-backs will get forward when they can, and the two wide midfield players will join the striker, which would then make it a 3-4-3.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. An alert intervention. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Surely! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Over it comes. And they deal with the threat this time. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. So here is the table, and I was having a chat with some of the away fans ahead of kickoff. They're so buoyed by their performances over the last few games in the group stage. They know they could rubber stamp top spot, Stuart.
Yeah, they've played well so far, and a win today means they top the group, no matter what happens in the other game.
Oh, Stuart, a chance! Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Takes it on! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect goalkeepers to save everything at their near post, but on this occasion, although it's a good strike, he should do better.
So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. Difficult to stop him. And space to cross it. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Not the best clearance. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Guilavogui. This could level it. Well, body in the way. And still danger here. Pulls it back. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Unal. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Hwang Ui-jo. Oh, he's given it away. Alenia. Unal. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
Well, there you can see it. The hosts haven't been able to control possession, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
There to take it away. Hwang Ui-jo. Albert Ellis. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Alenia. Here's Mata. Options in the middle. Well, his direction was just a little bit off. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's certainly been an open game, with chances for both teams. But they must start winning some of those individual battles, particularly in the wide areas, if they're going to get anything out of this.
And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Damian Suarez. And there we have it, the half-time whistle. Well, not... Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Mata. Unal. Here's Mata. And he's in. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power.
Now, what's the keeper playing at? Brilliantly blocked. Tremendous ball played through. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, it was certainly a good first 45 minutes for the lad. Obviously, he got his goal to put them in front, but he's looked lively throughout too. Hopefully, we see more of him in the second half.
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? But they took care of the situation defensively. Oh, a vital interception. Oh, showing excellent vision. Oh, moving it nicely. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
And they will make the change now. Determined defending. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Just the challenge that was required. Nemanja Maksimovic. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Girondins de Bordeaux facing Empoli.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
He must finish! Oh, really close with that effort. Albert Ellis. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, possession ceded. He takes aim and throwing himself up the ball. Corner kick played in. Well, not the best clearance. And a goal! Calls for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. And yellow it is, a booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball, and probably deserved a yellow card.
No-nonsense clearance. It is to be a throw-in. Well, this would help them get back into the game. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, we'll soon be hearing the final whistle, and this is a performance to forget about from the point of view of the visitors, Stuart.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game, certainly when they haven't had the ball. They're closing down, decision-making and recovery runs just haven't been good enough.
Well, racing past his man. Well, far too much elevation there. Error by the keeper. Is this the moment? Couldn't grab hold of it. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Mbaye Niang. And winning it back. Arambari. And possibilities here. Can he put it in? And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. He didn't seem to be under any real pressure, but he's conceded the corner. Let's see about the delivery. And there it is, the final whistle. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is group stage action from the UEFA Champions League. It's Bordeaux, and they take on Empoli.
Well, it's so important they try to clinch that top spot, Derek. It could just give them an easier tie in the knockout stages. These fans will certainly be demanding it.
this is how Bordeaux will line up.
Well, in this system, I'm not sure how they're going to pose a threat going forward. The centre forward will certainly struggle to get any support, and there doesn't seem to be any attacking width.
And the starting 11 for Empoli.
Well, they're playing with four in midfield, but one of those central players will be slightly advanced of the other three. And his role is to find space behind the strikers and be the creative spark.
And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. And they need to get tighter here. Crossing possibilities. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then it's a really clever header. He doesn't try and head it too hard, but just loops it back into the far corner. That's a great finish.
1-0 then. Good-looking sequence. This could square the game. He can't hold on to it. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Well, later in the game he might have seen yellow, but not at this early point.
Yeah, but I'm with the referee. It's a foul, but no card.
Useful looking ball, and he could cash in. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion, and looking very comfortable here.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Lovely work to get past. Opportunity it is. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Well shown inside, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Cutrone. Pinamonti has it. Now a decent position. Chances on. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Well, after... It certainly wasn't a clean tackle. And the referee has got to book him, I think. And time for the change now. Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
There to win it back. And he's in. Can he convert? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And a fine tackle. Oh, this is looking promising. Shot attempted. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Cuts it back. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Henderson. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Yeah, obviously his goal-scoring record speaks for itself. He's just so difficult to mark. You give him a bit of space and he's likely to punish you. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm not up against him today.
Petrone, making sure it didn't get past him. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Promising looking attack. And the cross into the middle. And reading it absolutely superbly. Well, the danger is still there. Danger averted for now. Andrea Pinamonti. Will he find the net? And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Henderson. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Running with the ball confidently. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. That is... Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Cutrone. He's beaten his man. Well, he was able to make amends. Moving it forward. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, not cleared away completely. And I think the threat has been averted. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Cutrone. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more... Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, that's the end of that for now. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And in with a real chance. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And the ball is moving again, 3-2. .30 minutes left for play.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had much less of the ball, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here it is again. The little 1-2 starts it all off, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? A wonderful intervention. Well, news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alex Scott.
It's another goal for Getafe. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. It's now 3-1 with 67 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. And you need your defender to take charge. Pinamonti. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Dilrosun. And he read it superbly. Still alive. Well, they can bring it out now. And a good-looking ball. It's still alive. Went in strongly, decisively. Good-looking cross. Not really the ideal clearance. Oh, fine stop. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? And there's the delivery. The clearance wasn't decisive. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Hwang Ui-jo. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? Cutrone. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
It's another goal for Getafe. He shot far post, the keeper parries it, but the rebound...
Can he finish? A top save, and that keeps it all square.
Well, you're right, Derek, a top-class save, and such an important one as well. That surely would have been it had it gone in.
So the corner played into the box. Can he find the net? And up for grabs off the keeper, and thumped away. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet, and couldn't quite keep the header down. And so the final whistle here, and